I just want to apologize to anyone who is not a Christian, who has been turned off and pushed away by the unbiblical sects of Christianity that are running rampant in our culture. As a person who tries to live and speak authentically about my faith, I find it extremely challenging to reach people for Christ because of the different Christian cults that seem to dominate the algorithms on social media. I'll start with cult number 1, Christian nationalist Christianity. Yesterday I saw a video clip of Joel Webbon, one of the faces of Christian nationalism, making the claim that if the US could get immigrants out of the country, the US would be insanely rich. Then he follows that up by saying that once the US gets its house in order, the white Christian man should go into other nations and settle and make those countries prosperous and Christian. Then he follows that up by saying if the citizens of those nations try and start anything, they'll be killed. I don't even know what to say after hearing that. I'm literally speechless. Cult number 2, dispensationalist Christianity. This is a Christianity that shames you into supporting a modern nation state that loves and lives in a continual state of war for world domination. And they tell you that the God of the Bible endorses it. They also sell you this idea that Jesus is going to return any moment to magically rapture you out of suffering to save you from the great tribulation that is to come on the earth. They continually push that all biblical prophecy centers around a strip of land in the Middle East, and they obsess over politics more than Christ. This sect of Christianity lives in a state of panic, all while allowing cynicism to lead them down the road of irrationality while they predict when Christ will return, who the Antichrist will be, and what the mark of the beast will be. Cult number 3, prosperity gospel Christianity. This is the name it and claim it Christianity. This is the follow Jesus and you will be healthy and wealthy. It's always the gummy bear gospel. This is the watered down version of the gospel that takes away all the power of it. People are always fed a version of the gospel that's easy to swallow. Cult number 4, celebrity Christianity. This is the pastor who starts a church only to grow it to tens of thousands of congregants where the leader is never questioned. The rise to fame and the financials are always swept under the rug. Congregants of these churches will defend their behavior at all costs. These pastors use their gift of communication to sell themselves, to sell their brand, and they slap a Jesus label on it. They say some good things, even biblical things. But when you get close to them and inspect their fruit, you quickly see it is all about them. This has led to the rise of YouTubers and social media influencers who use God's name as a way to gain notoriety, where it is better to be sexy and cool than it is to be a genuine follower of Christ. Everything is about clicks, likes, and follows. Do anything to grow the brand. Cult number 4, New Age prophets and apostles Christianity. These are the fools who get on social media to manipulate people into believing they have been sent by the Lord. They always have a word for you. They always had a dream where God showed them the future. They are apostles of Christ. They are prophets of God. Cult number 5, demon slayer Christianity. These are the people who teach that Jesus gave you authority to cast out demons in his name. So they go out and slay demons on video and then air it on social media to gain traction. It is always about the miracle. It is always about the experience. It is rooted in their feelings and a sloppy interpretation of the Gospels. And lastly, cult number 6, hypocritical Christianity. These are the Christians that say they follow Jesus yet live like the devil. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They file into churches once a week. They say a lot of Christian things. They do a lot of Christian activities, yet deep down, they're fraudulent. And it is these cults that hurt the name of Christ. They hinder the advancement of the gospel. It is these cults that push many away from Christ because it's an inauthentic Christianity. It is a manipulated Christianity. It is a compromised Christianity. It is a Christianity that is centered on man and not on Jesus. It is a Christianity that is centered on the physical and not the spiritual. Jesus said that he is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus said that his kingdom was not of this world. Jesus commanded his followers to go and preach repentance and belief on him as the only hope for eternal salvation. That comes when a person recognizes they are wretched sinners who have wronged a holy God and deserve what is coming to them. And in their complete and utter brokenness, they run to Jesus to be reconciled. And then and only then can they follow the Jesus of this book with all they have. And the Jesus of this book is not your genie in a bottle. He commands his followers to put their plans to death and to follow his plan. There is suffering and hardship involved in following his plan. And this is why he commanded his followers to count the cost, because it will be painfully difficult. These cults are not biblical. And I want to set the record straight that I don't endorse any of them. I'm just a guy stumbling through this life as I follow Jesus and sharing my journey with you. And I only hope to share the biblical Jesus and to glorify him in it all.